Dad's got a little something special that he'd like to say.
Oh.
Oh, we got a poem.
I have a
Good. As everyone knows, Darlene was born and raised in Elwood, Indiana, and this is called the early years. And there once was a young lady from Elwood and left there as soon as she could. She grew up on South Elm and knew the town well.
Mon's backing away from
Their
this.
store was the best in the neighborhood. High school was great at Wendell Wilkie High. Rock and roll, doo-wop, and Johnny Ray's Cry. Work at the drive-in was fun. Coney dogs and tenderloins on a bun. And the cars had rear fins big enough to fly. On Saturday nights, your friend Nancy and you cruised the square uptown for something to do. On Main was the town drugstore. They made cherry coke, sodas, and more. Those days were great, but it was time for something new. After graduation, it was off to school. A career in airlines or railroads sounded cool. Took a job in Chicago, made pretty good dough, but the Burlington Railroad was no jewel. Shared an apartment on the near north side. The L train to work was a very short ride. Operated a key punch. Couldn't wait for lunch. Lou Mitchell's cheeseburgers had to be tried. Your best friends were your roommates, to name a few. Carol and Lois, BR, and Marilyn too. Uno's Pizza was close by. On Madison was Lucy's Pie. And Michigan Avenue really was a beautiful view. The Hub Pub was a bar across the street where a guy named Roger you would meet. They started to date. It must have been fate. 6 months later, wedding day.
Wendy was born.
They didn't. They moved to a house in the suburb out west. 2 bedrooms with a basement seemed to be best. Downers Grove was fine. On the Burlington line, the hour commute gave time for a rest. Making friends with the neighbors was no strain. The Walkers next door and the Popes up the lane. Oldingers across the street and the Joneses were really neat. Fond thoughts of these friendships will always remain. But babies were born. First Wendy and then Bill.
Nice order.
Second bedroom began to fill. Then came Steve. We had to leave.
One more behind. One more mistake. Birth control wasn't in the 60s as it is now.
Anyway, we planted some shrubs and put in the lawn. Little did we know that in 2 years we'd be gone. Good friends were made and memories fade, but thoughts of the Hudocks and Conklins linger on. IBM transferred us east to New Jersey yet. From the Midwest to New Jersey, how bad could it get? Well, we found Sycamore Lane, which really eased the pain, and moved to a neighborhood we'd never forget. Our street was a playground for the kids to play tag, play ball games, ride bikes, and play capture the flag. Neighborhood parties which ended in song. All of us could sing along. And there was Little League and soccer, and tennis was your bag. With the Stearns and the Deals, we had a ball. And Mrs. Spalcone, as an umpire, made a bad call. The Halberds were great across the street. Mrs. Hurley's cooking was hard to beat. The Hacklers were always fun. But Alma you loved most of all. So here's to the young lady from Elwood. She's come as far as they all said she would. Happy birthday and good cheer from all of us here as you enjoy your new neighborhood.